initially, you know how you take pictures with anybody, you know, you're a little shy, you're a little scared. So what do you do to kind of break the ice so that you don't get, so people don't have all like weird and shy pictures and stuff?
Yes. No, honestly, my favorite thing, especially for women, I ask what side they prefer to be shot on because majority of the time, every woman has a good side that they like. And if they don't know, I always know, like wherever the part is, like your part, if I'm looking at you, I think it's going to the right. You
Yeah.
probably like the left side, you know what I mean? And so like girls who have it on the other side, like the right, or if the part's in the middle,
Mhm.
typically they don't care which side they're photographed on. And then with the guys, I ask the same thing. Sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they have an angle that they like, but that always like breaks the ice, and everyone's always like, "I'm so glad that you asked me." No one ever, no photographers ever ask. They just do their thing, and so they're always like super grateful for that. And then as I'm shooting, I kind of just show them some pictures as we're going along, and usually the first few shots are where they're getting comfortable and I
Mm.
always have fun on the shoots, but then after the first few shots, they're starting to get comfortable, they're getting the hang of it, and it's just a grand old time after that.
That is definitely true. So when
hmm
people look at your photos, like, what do you want them to say?
That's a great question. It's always I want them to feel emotion out of the pictures. I want them to look at themselves and see themselves in a way they've never been shot before. In every shoot that I go into, I always am like, all right, God, like let me shoot them the way that you see them, you know, and I always want God to be represented in that. And I feel like a lot of times when they're looking at themselves and they say that, like, oh my gosh, I've never seen myself like that, I'm like, all right, Jesus, you came through, like, you know what I mean? And so that is like super important to me. And a lot of times it's that angle, and so they love themselves, they feel good about themselves, and so yeah, when you're looking at it, just feel that emotion. I want them to feel like they've been there with me, you know, at the shoot. But the best compliment is when they do say, "I've never seen myself look like this." Like it makes me feel so good. Like I've done my job.
Oh, wow.